Welcome back to Building Your Operating System. If you recall, the previous session, we focused on process mapping, which is kind of long process, but it's important that we take a while, do some good heavy lifting with this. The fact is, where you're starting off, this is one of going to be the biggest assets of the entire management operating system. But it's the reality is that these process maps, business process maps, is the very foundation of your entire operating system. So hopefully if you're watching right now and you've drafted your process, your business process map, and dropped at least one growth process and one fulfillment process, if you haven't done it, go back and get it done. Now, if you want to begin documenting or describing your operative guides for your business, you're going to need the process map to get your operative guide going. So hopefully you're still here and you've already done the process maps. So what is an operative guide? We're talking about building a practice with different operative guides of how the company runs, their set of actionable step-by-step checklists that document the tasks that need to be completed, as well as the order they need to be completed. In other words, their checklist. Remember Atul Gawande's checklist? Well, in medicine, that's very important. So what's really important is that this will show you the examples later on, but we're going to break it down with a tool we use for this. If you already have created a checklist to do this, and someone on your team has already done it. But an operative guide could be an audit. If you've ever created a guide, a pre-flight checklist, like, before surgeons operate, they want to check this to make sure that everything is in order. This is the exact same thing you're going to be doing. So these checklists, they're going to show step by step how to do something, and audits that are also going to show you how to make sure everything is okay. All this fall into the category of operative guides. Many operative guides, including the one you're looking at right now, many that you've probably read talk about the importance of having guides, but the reality is that most people don't ever use guides. They don't use the operative guides. So if you want to document everything, use the videos, use very good descriptions, take someone through the exact process and have everything be recorded step by step. It was critically important for your business, and if they leave, someone that leaves, somebody else can always take over their position or know exactly what they're doing after these operative guides are done. If you don't have operative guides, it will be hard for someone to fill in easily without knowing exactly what to do. And this can bring down your entire practice if you just have somebody leave without an operative guide for what they do. So we're allowing these things that are important to stand up above the rest, and we're not asking the team to memorize 70 to 80 different checklists. So you're talking about making key guides to the different areas of practice that are absolutely critical for your practice and business to function. So these guides are going to be the sort of backbone of the different things that you do in your practice. Everything needs to be documented. So if somebody leaves, another person can easily fill the gap.